Joining a gym or hiring a trainer, it can be a little pricey, and that's what makes this man you're about to meet so remarkable.
Yeah, this morning we are paying it forward to an Army veteran, Keith Tribue, who is doing all of this for free to change lives for the better.
Jet, 1, 2.
I'm willing to bet that Keith Tribue's commute to work is shorter than yours.
4.
This veteran of Desert Storm still wakes up early, but only has to walk into his garage where students are already waiting for his tutelage as a USA boxing coach.
I have a talent and I want to share it.
And I'm also willing to bet his paycheck is smaller than yours too, because Keith does all of this training for free.
I listen to my heart. And, you know, a lot of people are on fixed incomes. A lot of people can't afford it.
Back in 1991, Keith was one of the first soldiers into Iraq. The horrors he saw left him with post-traumatic stress, 100% disabled. But when he's training, his mind is free.
This is like therapy, and it's helping me help others too.
Others like Jan Fox, who lived across the street for years wishing she could take part, but at that time she could barely get out of bed.
3 years ago, I had a surgery and I went into a coma.
When she finally woke in the hospital days later, her body was decimated. For 2 years, the most she could do was hobble to the mailbox.
I would always see them and I would just dream of doing something like that, you know? I would just dream of being able to move again.
One day, she built up the nerve to walk across the street, and Keith welcomed her immediately.
He said, sit down. He goes, stand up and sit down 5 times. And little did he know that I could barely make it through the first one.
But now she has more strength than she ever thought she could achieve. She credits Keith for that, and she just had to pay it forward.
Huge blessing because I can actually move again.
You said that he gets no payment at all, no tips.
That's what I said.
Well, he's going to get a big one today. How about $500?
But yeah, that is going to be so fabulous. Keith, can I talk to you for a minute? You're such a good guy.
Jan.
And you've done so much for me. I get to give you this awesome gift. Watch this. This is all yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, $500 that I get to give you because you've been so good.
Thank you, Jan.
You're so good to all of us.
Keith's dream is to one day open up a gym of his own, and said this money will help make that happen. But until that day, Garage Boxing will keep building their muscle and healing his soul.
The more I help people, the stronger I get, the better my heart gets, the less bad memories I have. Once you can tap into your heart and help other people, the reward is better than anything in the world.
Isn't that great? By the way, you might be wondering if the neighbors ever complain with all that noise. You know, he sounds like a drill sergeant in the garage. Keith says most of the neighbors are actually the ones showing up to get training, so that keeps them from complaining, right? Hey, we've linked his website to our website, and if you know someone like Keith, go ahead and nominate them for next week's Paid Forward at CBS5AZ.com.
Great story right there, Pat.